Don said that going into opening night, sometimes it's normal to have a little bit of anxiousness, a little bit of nerves even. For you, I mean, what are your emotions kind of going into this opening night? Is it excitement, anxiety, nervousness, what happens?
Yeah, I think for pretty much everyone, it's a mix of all three. Obviously, it's been a while. Obviously, you play preseason, but it's hard to replicate the regular season and the intensity of game one. So I think more than anything, just go out, have a good start, keep it simple early, get your feet under you, and then usually you get going from there, and you're just playing hockey again.
The identity you guys started building last year, how similar is what you're working on this year, and how much has been added?
Yeah, I think it's a good mix of both. I think obviously we built a little bit of a foundation to rely on and fall back on, but coming to this year we got a lot of new faces and obviously a little more time for Donnie to coach and add a couple new things. So I think it's a good mix of both, and obviously we're going to try to build on what we started last year with that, and then keep getting better and moving forward.
Casey, you're going to be pretty young down the middle with Tage, you, and Dylan. For you on a personal note, what's going to be the challenge to be the first center for the start of the season at 22 years old?
It's going to be a challenge for sure. Obviously, there's a lot of good players in this league and a lot of good centers, and we're going to see pretty much one or two every night. So for me, it's not going to change much. Just going to get ready, prepare for the game the way I always have prepared, and go out and play my game. Obviously, there's going to be mistakes, but just move on from them fast and just keep getting better.
2 years ago, you went back to Rochester. Don was talking about that for you. And with a step back for you, was it the best thing to go back in the AHL, just maybe to learn the game a little bit more?
Yeah. I think if you asked me at the time, I probably said no. But looking back on it now, it was great for me. I went down and found my confidence again, found my game. The coach in Rochester, Chris Taylor, helped me so much. It was the best thing for me, and obviously just to go play more minutes, get more touches, feel the puck again, start to feel like yourself again, and gave me definitely something to go home over the summer, and gave me some momentum going into it.
Casey, Don took over this team at a chaotic time last year, and you guys didn't have a lot of practice time. Now that he's the coach, you had a whole training camp, you've been able to practice. Like, what have you learned about him as a coach that maybe you just couldn't learn about him last year with the way everything was set up?
I think we got a lot of Donnie last year, but like you said, the practice time I think is probably the biggest thing. We've done so many things in practice this year that I haven't done in my whole career. I think he has a bit of a different approach, whether it's a lot of small area games, a lot of drills where you have no time. I think one of the things he always says is try to make it harder in practice than it would be in a game. So I think those things have been huge for us. I think even some of the preseason games obviously was a little rocky, but you saw us making plays in small areas and cleaning up our breakouts, especially in the last game against Detroit. So hopefully we see that tonight.
How would you describe the atmosphere in the room today, on the ice this morning?
Yeah, everyone's excited. I mean, it's game one, and obviously we've been in camp for a while now. Everyone's ready to get rolling and start playing. I think everyone tries to contain it and try to treat it like another game, but at the same time, like I said, it's game one, and we're definitely excited.
Thanks,
Thanks, guys.